Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Knapp with Root Natural Health, bringing you the wisdom of nature balanced with the science of medicine. Today I'm going to share with you 4 pillars for sustaining dietary change. It's the new year. Many of you may have been making resolutions that have to do with diet, and so my brother is actually changing his diet quite significantly, so this video is inspired by him and the changes that he's enduring right now. So number 1 is mindset. We need to first and foremost understand why we're doing what we're doing. And there's short-term goals that we need to understand and long-term goals that we need to understand. Short-term things are going to be like, oh, I'd like to lose 5 pounds, things like that. And while those are helpful, maybe short-term objective measures, they're not powerful enough to keep us changing in the long term. They don't have enough emotional oomph to them. So things in the long term that keep us changing need to be focused on with really positive and emotional qualities. One way that I wouldn't phrase long-term goals would be not having a heart attack. That would be an example. Now, nobody wants to have a heart attack, but focusing on what not having a heart attack is going to get you is going to be much more important than just not having a heart attack. For instance, in working with people, I find things like being able to be healthy enough to travel this summer to go to your daughter's wedding. That would be an example. Another example would be being able to be healthy enough in order to play with your grandchildren, crawl around on the floor, things like that, so that you can be with them, you can watch them grow old. Those are the kinds of things with enough emotional stick-to-itness that are going to help us adhere to long-term dietary changes. 2 is planning. Now, a meal plan can be extraordinarily helpful. Sitting down on, say, Sunday afternoon and just planning what you're going to eat for the next week. This takes a lot of the guesswork and a lot of the pitfalls out of giving in to old food patterns and things like that. The other thing that this does is that you go into the grocery store with a list. And that's important because, much like a casino, the longer that you spend in there, the house is going to win. You're going to wind up wandering around, buying products that you've never heard of, you've never bought before for the wrong reasons. They're not going to be helpful for your diet plan. Number 3 is leveling up your skills. Now, I'm not talking about being a Michelin star chef here. I'm talking about really fundamental skills like getting comfortable with your knife. Understanding simple flavor combinations that go together, like basil and tomato. Other things like how to make a vinaigrette. These are all very core, adaptable kinds of tools and skills that you can use in the kitchen and really increase your confidence quickly. Finally, number 4 is asking for help and getting support when you need it. Now, in my experience in working with people, social support is incredibly important in any kind of change in lifestyle. Now, this can be within the household, and that I've seen that be very, very helpful. When the entire household is on board, they can be doing the diet with you, they can understand the principles of the diet, they're going to get benefits from it, and then you get sustained benefit because maybe when you're feeling frustrated and things like that, you have the support of people right there. Other things is your greater social network, whether it's people at work, your church community, other social kinds of network are incredibly helpful. And talk about it. Let them know that you're doing this. And it's not supposed to be a secret. They're there to help you if they're your friends and a good part of your social network. The other part of support and asking for help is understanding when you may need a little more specialized help and finding, taking a cooking class or using any number of online resources. YouTube is going to be a fantastic resource for simple recipes, many blogs of working parents and things like that that have made profound dietary changes that were necessary for their health and have sustained them. And they're all out there willing to share that with you. And it's just a click away. So take these tools and good luck in the new year with your dietary changes. And until next time, I'm Dr. Michael Knapp, bringing you the wisdom of nature balanced with the science of medicine. So long.